Week 17 is upon us, and here are the clinching scenarios for the final week of the season. First off, New England, 12 and 3, currently holds the second seed in the AFC behind Baltimore, who's clinched everything. New England can still get that other bye. They got a win or tie, or Kansas City lose or tie. New England hosts the Dolphins. Kansas City can get that bye, but they got to win, and New England's got to lose. Kansas City hosts the Chargers. Um, and then there's one spot left in the AFC playoff picture, and it gets crazy. Tennessee, Oakland, and Pittsburgh, they're all competing for that last spot in the AFC. Tennessee currently holds that position, and their scenario is simple. They win, they're in. If they tie, Pittsburgh has to lose or tie. Or even if they lose, Pittsburgh has to lose and Indy has to lose or tie. Indy's involved because of crazy tiebreakers. I think all four teams at 8-8 or something kind of it cancels out somebody. Pittsburgh 8-7. Oh yeah, by the way, Tennessee is in Houston, though that game may not matter because they play after Kansas City. Uh, excuse me. Steelers are in Baltimore, but Baltimore is benching most of their main guys, so they might win this. Pittsburgh has a wonky situation. They win. Now the simple scenario is they win and Tennessee loses or ties, they're in. If they tie, Tennessee has to lose. Or Tennessee loses, Indy wins, and Oakland loses or ties, then they're in. But the fourth one is real crazy. Tennessee has to lose, Indy has to win, and Pittsburgh has to tie Oakland in the straight to victory tiebreaker, which is like number I think 4 or 5 in the NFL's 1 billion tiebreakers. Now, in order to tie Oakland and SOV, all these teams have to win: Minnesota, Kansas City, Green Bay, and Miami. Oakland, yes, Oakland at 7-8, they're still alive, and they go to Denver to face the Broncos. There's only one way Oakland gets in. They win, Indy wins, Tennessee loses, Pittsburgh loses, and they got to clinch that strength of victory tiebreaker. Now they get that SOV if only one of the following teams wins or ties. Bears, Lions, Chargers, Patriots. Only one of them. That's it. That's all it takes. So that's the AFC. Now the NFC. The Packers, 12 and 3. One of the 12 and 3 teams. We're number 2 over New Orleans due to conference record. We can get a bye if we win in Detroit or if New Orleans loses. If we tie, either San Francisco has to lose or New Orleans has to tie. But wait, there's more. We are still alive in the race for home field. And how do we get it? We have to win, and San Francisco has to lose or tie. If we tie, then San Francisco has to lose, and New Orleans cannot win. A loss or tie. That's it. The Saints. The Saints, same record as the Packers, but they're currently number 3. It's amazing. They could be 13 and 3 and host a wild card playoff game. It's crazy. But New Orleans, they're in Charlotte playing against a dead Panthers team, and they can get a bye with a win and a Green Bay loss or tie, or a win and a San Francisco loss or tie. San Francisco has that head-to-head over them, just like they do over us. If they tie, Green Bay or San Francisco have to lose. Or if San Francisco loses and Green Bay wins or ties, then New Orleans gets that bye. The Saints can get home field if with a win and Green Bay and San Francisco not winning, loss or tie. If they tie, Green Bay and Frisco both have to lose, so it's pretty complicated for the Saints. Like I said, they could get a bye, they could get home field. That's a smaller chance, but the best I think it looks like obviously they're going to be 13 and 3 and have to play wild card weekend. That's embarrassing, especially for what I'm about to say now. The NFC East. The NFC East, that wreck of a division, that's still up for grabs. Like either of these teams wanted. Philadelphia and Dallas. Of course, Philadelphia took control of the NFC East for the first time all year when they beat Dallas in Week 16. And now they're 8-7 ahead of that 7-8 Cowboys, but they haven't clinched anything yet because Dallas can still win the division. However, if Philadelphia beats the Giants or ties them, they win the division and Dallas is done. Or if Dallas loses or ties against Washington, Philly wins the division. The only way Dallas could win the NFC East, it would be at 8-8, mind you, is if they win and Philly has to lose. Because both teams be 8-8, and Dallas will have that division record over 5-1 to Philly's 4-2. Mm-mm-mm. Disgraceful how far that division's fallen. And now for the coup de grace, San Francisco and Seattle. That game will end the 2019 regular season. It will be the last regular season game played in this decade. And it'll be for pretty much all the marbles. Now, of course, San Francisco's in first place at 12-3. Seattle is 11-4. But whoever of course, winner wins the division. Winner wins the division. If the game ends tied, San Francisco wins the division. If to get a first round bye, San Francisco, all they have to do is beat Seattle. If the game does end tied, they'll win the division. But if Green Bay or New Orleans don't win, they'll get a bye. And all San Francisco has to do to get a first round to get home field is win. If they win, they get home field. They'll be 13-3 and have all the time and have head-to-heads over both teams, so they'll get it. If they tie, Green Bay can't win, New Orleans can't win. Simple. Of course, like I said, Seattle has to win. They don't have the luxury of tying because San Francisco's a game up on them. If they tie, they'll still be a game up on them. To get a bye, Seattle has to win and we have to lose. To get home field, Seattle has to win, Green Bay has to lose, and New Orleans has to lose. Get it? Got it? Good. I love Week 17. Week 17 is pretty much the only week out of the NFL's regular season where anything is possible. I've seen some stranger things. I've seen some stranger things in Week 17. I still remember when the Vikings lost to a 3-win Cardinals team, and it ended up eliminating them for the playoffs. This was in 2003. But yeah, it's going to be crazy. 16 games in one day. That's been the schedule for I think the last decade. 16 games all in one day, and they're all divisional games, and at least a good bit of them are for something. So it is going to be a very, very crazy day in the NFL season. Everything's going to be wrapped up. Seeds will be locked in. Matchups will be determined. And those are the scenarios for the final week of the season. And I will recap it. I'll try to recap it as soon as all the action ends. Either late Sunday night or early in Monday. Black Monday, because Coach is going to get fired. But anyway, enjoy Week 17 and do it responsibly, please. And good day.